Welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie and today we're making raspberry-filled pinwheel cookies. Let's get started. We will start by making our raspberry filling. For the raspberry filling, we'll need a half a cup of raspberry jam. I always use seedless, 1.5 teaspoons of lemon juice, and 1.5 teaspoons of cornstarch. Now that we have all of our ingredients, let's make our filling. Simply add all of your ingredients to a small bowl and stir together. Continue to stir until everything is well combined. Once everything is well combined, we will set our raspberry filling aside for later and gather all of our ingredients for the cookie dough. To make our cookies, we'll need 2.5 cups of flour, 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar, 1 stick of butter softened, a half a cup of olive oil, a teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1 egg. To make our cookie dough, we will start by adding all of our flour, baking powder, and salt to a large bowl. Whisk everything together. This not only combines our ingredients, but it also helps to break up any clumps. Once everything is well combined, we will just set our flour mixture aside for later and move over to our electric mixer. With our electric mixer, we will cream together our butter, olive oil, and sugar. Here I'm using my electric stand mixer, but I always like to mention that a handheld mixer will work just as great. While our butter, olive oil, and sugar are mixing, let's crack our egg and get it ready for the next step. Once our butter, oil, and sugar are well combined, we will add our egg and vanilla extract. Now that our egg and vanilla have been added, we're ready for our flour mixture. We will add our flour mixture little by little until all of it has been added in. Once all of the flour mixture has been added, turn off your mixer and with the spatula scrape the sides and bottom of your bowl to make sure that everything is fully incorporated. I like to press down on my dough as I'm hand mixing. This helps to compress my cookie dough and form it into a ball. We're now ready to start assembling. I start by cutting my cookie dough in half. You don't have to do this step. You can roll out your cookie dough as one large sheet. I just find it easier to work with 2 smaller pieces than 1 large piece. Now that our cookie dough is cut in half, we will lay a sheet of plastic wrap down on our workstation and place 1/2 of our cookie dough on top. With your rolling pin, roll your cookie dough into a rectangle, about 1/4 inch thick. We will now add our raspberry filling on top. We will only add half of our filling to our flattened cookie dough because I'm making 2 smaller logs rather than 1 large log. Evenly spread out the filling, but be sure to leave one end of the border without filling. That way when we roll our cookie dough into a log, we can seal in that delicious raspberry filling. Now that our raspberry filling has been added, we will carefully roll up our cookie dough into a log using the help of our plastic wrap. Once the cookie is formed into a log, simply wrap it in plastic wrap and place it in the refrigerator for at least 2 hours or overnight. Now that our cookie dough has had time to chill in the refrigerator, we're ready to bake them, but first let's preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now let's grab our cookie dough from the fridge. We will unwrap them and slice into cookie rounds, about 1/2 inch thick. To prevent my filling from oozing out, I always cut on one end and then the other. I continue to repeat back and forth until the entire log has been cut. Place your cookie rounds on a parchment paper lined baking sheet. Now we will place our cookies in the oven and bake for 10 to 15 minutes. Once your cookies are done baking, they will be slightly golden on the bottom. Leave your cookies to cool before serving. Our raspberry-filled pinwheel cookies are now ready to eat. I hope you enjoyed the video and give this recipe a try. Thank you for watching and be sure to like and subscribe for more.